I'm checking on YouTube. Let's see. Let's see. I just got a mouth gurgle. Huh? Any gravel I'm hearing sounds like it's coming from my voice. So I'll take that, I guess. Oh, the mic picked out the throat gurgle. So the bubble, the little air pocket, it picked it up way too well. That's just rude. That is just utterly rude. That is, oh my goodness, Ash, hi. Ash the Great has arrived. Okay. I think we're in business, friends. So the second part of the processing is where, you know, all the happiness happens. So what does that mean? Why can't I see my stream chat? There we go. Okay. There we go. So what does that mean? I scan the barcode and this thing is gone. And it pulls out all the information about the book from the, oh my God, I'm just blanking out, the MARC records from the Library of Congress. Ash, the author's name and the illustrator. It comes with the publishing, the name of the publishing house, the city that it was published in, the extant, which is how many pages, illustrated in color, something centimeters, you know, that fancy stuff. And I think the info that you'll find on the verso, which I learned from the former librarian. The verso is this is the verso I learned. So this one doesn't have a good verso because it is an ARC copy. Oh, it does. So this is the verso. This is the page here. When you get a book where it lists, you know, this is a work of fiction, blah, 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 copyright, Library of Congress cataloging, educators and libraries, all that interesting stuff. The verso, it pulls all that information. But here's the thing. As the former librarian explained to me, and it made sense to me, we have kids who are from 5. Well, the 5-year-olds are not using the catalog, but let's say the first and second graders. So 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7-year-olds, second graders, 8, 9, 10 or 11. They are searching the catalog for books. They don't need all of that, right? And whatever the publisher sends as a description of the book, those are for selling in magazines or whatever. In a catalog, if you are writing a 4 or 5 sentence thick chunk paragraph, the kids are not gonna read all of that. Why did the camera just zoom in on my face? Go back. Sheesh. My face was blown up on YouTube. And so I have to go through and edit it. Sometimes they'll send the title of the book and it's not alphabetized. So only the first word has the first letter alphabetized, the rest is not, right? Or there will be periods and commas and semicolons in random places. So I have to clean all of that. Then you go into a section called subjects, where it gives you basically tags that the kids can use to search, or you if you're searching. And so the tags are very random. And so again, you have to go through and clean that out. Once you've done all of that, you save it, and then you save a copy of the book. That's when you get the barcode. And then you have to go through that section and also indicate sort of whether it's a hard copy or soft cover as an ebook or not. You have to indicate where your funding source came from, because it's a public school library, right? So how did you pay for that book? Some of mine is from the book fair that we got. if we host the book fair with that particular bookstore, we get a share of the proceeds. Some of them is from district funding. So you have to indicate what source of money you use to buy that particular book. And that's important because when it comes to weeding out the books, which is getting rid of the books, depending on the funding source you got the book through, the way you discard the book is different. So that's where is the meat and bones that you have to take your time, put all of that info there, and then you have to make sure you copy the barcode and the Dewey Decimal Number. For fiction, it's just usually for a picture book it's going to be just E and the author's last name. If it's fiction, it's going to be FIC and the author's last name, right? And then if it's non-fiction, then you actually have the decimal numbers. Have to copy that into a specific Microsoft Word doc that has these Avery templates, and we don't want to waste paper, so we can only print when we've hit 48 of them, because it's 48 sections in there. Once we hit 48 and we print and we stick them on the books, then we have to cover the books, right, with library wrapping and plastic and tape, because kids, like if I were to put the what do you call it, the spine label on the book and just leave it so, the kids just pick at it, not intentionally. And when the former librarian first told me, I was like, what? Oh yeah, they have shelf markers that they use so that they can put it in when they grab a book to just browse, and then when they're done they can pull the shelf marker and put the book back, right? So that it makes shelving a little bit easier. It keeps the library a little bit better organized. Some of them just fold your shelf marker. Some of them, I've seen someone roll it like a little roly-poly. And I have to tell them, hey honey, you have to use that till 5th grade, you know? Just rolling it. Anywho, that's where we are. So I, on my own, because I did about 6 or 7, I didn't do it, but the librarian taught me, and I felt like my brain was just going, and because of that, I have been low-key avoiding doing it. But today, I had a class, an audiobook training class, and I was in the library because I don't even know why I hadn't left. I was planning to leave earlier, but I ended up staying, and so I was going to have to pick up my kiddo from aftercare anyway, and I was like, you know what? Let me just join my class and see if I can process a few of these books. And I processed maybe 6 of them because I was taking my time. This is my first time doing it by myself. And so I wanted to make sure that I was, being very accurate and taking my time. And I did it. I did about 6 of them. And I think 2 of them, the kids are really waiting for me to read to them. So I wanted to process them. And even though I haven't covered them, I'm going to read it to them. They're going to be so bummed because it's not going to go into circulation immediately. But I will read it to them in the next 2 weeks, Miss Aisha was bobbing. So I'm very excited. But I did it. And then the other one that I processed was the Diary of a Wimpy Kid Party Pooper. The new one that just came out the day we had our library book fair, and I bought 2 copies. So I've processed those 2 copies, and I'm hoping that we can get them out soon because the kids will lose their minds once they see those. It's gonna be gone like immediately. So I got 2 copies for them to see. Yeah. It was very cool. It's very cool. But that was my win for the day, in addition to 6 classes. Yeah. I had 6 classes today. Yay. I packed my lunch for all 5 days. I've eaten no lunch in the past 2 days. I actually ate my breakfast and snack for lunch today. Breakfast was a steel-cut oatmeal with some maple syrup and a little bit of milk and toasted pecans. And then snack was honey Greek yogurt with blueberries and blackberries. So that was lunch. That's what I had. How's TGA going, Miss Aisha? It's It's not. It's not going. But what are we gonna do? It's not going. And it's supposed to end on the 28th, so y'all send me all the mojo. Gonna have to cram. But I need help, friends. I have these ARC copies of books here with the bags. I need a way to give them away. I don't have space in my room. It is, yeah. It started in ending of June. So it ends December 28th. It ends December 28th. So we need to hurry up or we get kicked off. We get kicked off. Let me pull up our book. Our dear book. Yesterday I did a reading, Aisha. I did a sample reading. I joined another class. Okay. What's up with the ARC copies? Excuse me. I sound wonderful. Magical. Fabulous. I know I have my sexy voice on. This is a time for my other alter ego, is it Devante, to show up. Be like, hey girl. Hi. How are you? You know, girl, I've been thinking that you and we've got a thing going on. What do you say? I cook a mean meal. I could give you a foot rub. Nothing sexual, you know, because I know you worked hard, my darling. Marvin. Oh, God. Now the AI said school librarian duties, ask about book processing. Oh, this one is called Clarissa. Oh, what a mess I am. So we have a really lovely local bookstore here. They're the ones I did the book fair with, and they had an educators night. And they had all these ARC copies of books, and they're like, take them. And I said, can I take them and give them away to my community on TikTok? And they're like, sure. The thing is, I don't know how to do this shmiv-away thingy. Like, do I just make a video and say, follow me, share something, and then you can be put in the prize? I don't know. I don't know how to do it. And I'm struggling. But I want it out of my house. My room is a hot mess. I want to share the love. Yeah. No, they get ARC copies. They get ARC copies. They're like, yeah, if you want more, come. And they get bags. Hold on. I think I have, sorry. I have 3 types of bags. This one says, in love with a fictional character. And the second one, I have 2 types. This one says, books slay. And they told me that I can come and get more. They said I can come and get more if I want. But I took a lot. In love with 1, 2, 3, 4. This bag has 5 books, and I took multiple copies of various books so that, you know, that bag has 5 books, and this one has. I'm so sorry if it's very loud. This one has. Oh wait, I have another bag in here. Oh God. Lots of books. Lots and lots of books. So And this bag has 8. So I have 13 books. I'm surprised. I have 13 books. And here's one of the other bags. This one says, read books. Read books. What's inside it? Stickers and stuff. Oh my God. And art. Like, I hadn't even looked deeper. Hi, Sarah Rose. Okay, this is getting more exciting. Okay, fine. Ooh, gum luck. Okay, my kiddos are gonna love this. I'm gonna give this to my kiddos, the gum luck pens. Amazing. And then there's also another book, The School for Good and Evil. This is a gift that keeps on giving. I know. I'm now just opening it for real. Y'all don't remember that week was the week where my husband had traveled and I was going every which where? My husband had traveled and I had to go to a million different places. I literally just brought the books and dumped. I got the bags and I was just like grabbing all the books and I felt bad. I felt bad, really. But so now we know. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make these bags. I'm going to sweeten the deal. And I think I have some already knitted hats. So whoever gets it will get to choose one of my machine knit hats too. It's part of Christmas. I'm trying to think. Maybe I'll add a box of my favorite tea or something. I like those. But the thing is, y'all know me. I have big dreams. Big dreams. When am I going to make this damn video? Oops. I got big dreams. Oh, so many big dreams. But I need this out of my house now. I really do. And I want it right now during the live. Just do it right now. Yeah? Oh my goodness. But I don't have the hats on me. I'll have to go get the hats. Okay, fine. Okay, hold on. Okay, should I leave the Sense and Sensibility stuff up or remove it to do it? You know me too well. You're like, just do it now and get it done. Okay, fine. All right, I'll be back. Let me go find some hats. If I can find them. Oh my God. Okay. 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 Darling friends, this is my first ever Shmiv-away. So, I guess the rules are similar to most other Shmiv-aways you've ever been part of. Follow me, like, share, and tag another friend or bestie who you think will match our freak in the comments. 1 tag per comment. That way I can use a comment picker to pick. Now you might be wondering what's in this Shmiv-away. A lot of random nonsense, but I think you might enjoy it. Hold on. Yeah. I should get all the books together, but I have a lot of books to give away. They're ARC copies that a bookstore got, and so they might have some mistakes or whatever, but it's a beautiful free book. So if you are interested, you're tagging Chiquita. Well, I'm going to clip this video, so you have to go comment on the video when I'm done. Okay, so let me show you. I have multiple copies of these books, and I'm just gonna rearrange myself so you can see what I'm. Yeah, forgive me. It's gonna be a little noisy up. Yes, I'm gonna show you. I'm just going to group them so at least I can show you how many copies of each book. Where There Be Monsters. Alrighty. Okay, I will start with this. Alex Weiss versus the Cosmic Shift. This one here. I have 2 copies. I guess they're YA. I'm not sure. Alex Weiss and the Cosmic Shift. I think that might be YA or middle grade. So if you have a kid who is like 4th, 5th grade, about to start middle school, that's a good one. I have 2 copies. Yes, 2 copies of X Marks the Spot. Oh. Commercial disclosure. They said that I am doing a commercial disclosure. Okay. Fine. 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 I don't care. Here we go. This is X Marks the Spot. Right? It is by Gloria Chow. It is an adorable and endearing YA rom-com. So if you are interested in that, I have 2 copies of that. So you can get 1 copy of that. And, you know, I don't even know how we're going to do this, baby. Yes, because I'm showing books. So we have 1 of that, 1 of that. So 2 of those. That's. I'm happy to give 2 books per person. So really, you know, feel free. Ah! I'm okay. I'm okay. I don't know about the books, but I'm okay. I told you. I told you, Timber. This one is On Again, Awkward Again by Erin and Trada Kelly and Kwame Imbalia. They're very good authors. I know those two authors for sure. I have 2 copies of those as well. And then we have Dating and Dragons by Christy Boyce, author of Dungeons and Drama. So fun. This looks so fascinating. It's called Air of Storms by Lauren Hamilton Murray. Red Queen meets Shadow and Bone in this explosive start to a YA romantasy trilogy about dangerous magic, forbidden love, and a cutthroat competition for the throne in an empire where crowns are not inherited, they're won. 2 copies. And then I have one of each. Under the Fading Sky. This is by Cynthia Kadohata. Okay. So stuff has like a beginning and an end. And you don't really realize that until the end, or right before. Before that, you're just thinking that you and your homies chilling and getting high, and it's all going to work out, you know? Truth is, the way life works is that you were born in the eye of a hurricane. In the eye of a hurricane. And you think that's just the way life has come like, until it isn't. So yeah, I'm only 16 and already I would change a lot of stuff if I could go back in time. But you can't ever do that. And when you can't, that's when you find out who you really are. Ooh. And some of these, it might be that they've changed the cover. No worries, Stella, I haven't even started, so you're good. It might be that they've changed the cover or something, so, you know. Wait, did I move a thing? I moved a thing. Oh, I moved my little cat. My little kitty cat. I moved my little kitty cat on YouTube. Okay. And then there's Island Creatures. Yaman. My mic is cracking again for YouTube. Oh, fun. By Margarita Engel. So, Stella, the mic has been crackling all night. I might have to. All right. So this is I'm not sure, it might be a YA, but here it is. Yeah, Simon and Schuster Children's Publishing. Another YA. And finally, we have Where There Be Monsters. Where There Be Monsters. It's gonna come back, so like, it just keeps, you might have to pop over to TikTok. It's come back again. Yeah. I'm gonna quit on YouTube, Stella. I spent like 15 minutes earlier